Hi guys, I wanted to show you what my day was like when I'd wake up in the monastery. So I'm leaving now from the guest house, and every morning we would go to the zendo. So this is how beautiful the walk is. Here's the guest house where I was staying. Japanese classical architecture, so I've been told. Okay. That's the back end of the kitchen right there. The only difference is it was early in the morning, so there was no light. This is the day I'm still stuck here out in California because of the bad weather in Chicago. So I'm off to go for another walk up on one of the mountain trails that's around the zendo, since I've been blessed with another beautiful day here in California. So here's the main temple grounds. There's the Welcome Center and office. That's called the Wheelwright Center. That's where we would have our class where Red would teach, on given days whenever he would decide he would want to do that. And we wouldn't have to sit zazen or meditation as much. Very nice bench people could relax on. So that building you see on the left-hand side, that's the zendo. There's some outdoor bathrooms for when the public comes. Here's the side door for the people staying here to enter the zendo. Shoes come off. Okay, this area is called Cloud Hall. This is where most people would stay. This is shared student housing. And if you look at the architecture, you could tell that it actually is an old barn. Now here's the bell calling people to meditation. The drum, these are all used for different ceremonies, too elaborate to explain right now. Okay, here is the zendo. Okay, walking over now, usually it would be sort of like this with a little bit of light in the morning, but no natural light shining in. I'm going to turn on the lights. Okay, so you could see, even though I turned on some of the lights, the lighting is very muted in here. Okay, so I'll show you where I sat for most of the time. So for the really intense sitting we did, I was sitting right in this spot. Okay. They have the door open today, give fresh air. Okay. The head of this temple, she would sit here. Rabbi Anderson sits here. That's the head Dharma teacher. And then you could see, I'll zoom in. There's the Bodhisattva Manjushri, who's usually at the head of a meditation hall. So that's primarily what this is. And the Buddha is the smaller statue. Usually there's two separate halls in a temple. One would be for meditation and one would be for service. And the meditation hall that is for service would have a larger Buddha. Okay. So you get the idea here. Okay. Now I'll take you out this way. Like sometimes we could do walking meditation out here. So you could see what that looks like. Okay. So basically this is the front of the zendo right now. So sometimes when people are doing walking meditation or if there's a little break, people might come up here and just kind of stretch and relax. And you could see the view. We're in this beautiful gulch. There's a creek that really supplies a lot of the water for the complex. There's some resident houses of people who live here full time. Bell tower that was recently built. And that building a little farther, you could see with kind of the awnings, that's the tea ceremony house. So there's one of the priests here is a master of the tea ceremony. So she teaches and holds that also there on occasion. Okay, so you get the idea. Now I'm walking back to put my shoes on, and I'm going to go hiking on one of the trails.